Isn't it every golfer's dream to have a silky smooth golf swing that hits the golf ball a long way? Fred Couples, Ernie Els both come to mind. Both effortless, powerful looking golf swings. Well, in this golf swing lesson, I'm going to give you a golf swing tip on how you can hit the golf ball longer with both your irons and driver by slowing down your golf swing. How, you might be thinking? Let me explain. If you want to hit the golf ball further, then you have to be aware that you have to get all the power out to the end of the golf club, the club head end. Now that might sound obvious, but I see so many golfers on a daily basis not doing this right. And what I mean by slowing down your golf swing to hit the golf ball further, the part of the golf swing that I'm talking about is your hands and your hand speed. In the golf swing, your hands are going to be moving at a different speed throughout. And ideally, we want at the start of your golf swing to start fast, then they slow down, then they speed up, and then they slow down back to impact. And let me show you this. I've got my bag towel here. Watch this. I'm going to roll it up a little bit, like you used to do when you were younger and you had that annoying sibling, you want to give them a good whip on the leg to get them away from you. Roll a towel up, do this yourself, kitchen towel, bag towel, whatever it might be. I'm going to move my hand as fast as I can towards this camera and see if I get any whip or crack. Nothing. 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 And that is moving my hand as fast as I can towards that camera. Now, if I start to apply some brakes, I go as fast as I can towards this camera, apply some brakes, slow my hand down, and then start to put it back towards me. That's where I'm going to get the energy out towards the end of this towel and get that whip. Whoa! My sibling does not want to be near me now when I've got this movement going on. Yeah, you get away, you annoying sister. So that slowing down of my hand, putting the brakes on and then pulling that energy back, pushes all that energy out towards the end of the towel in that example. And that's what you need in your golf swing too, to get that energy out towards that club head, to speed up your club head speed and hit that golf ball further. Again, with both irons and driver. So how do we do it? This relates to so many golf videos that I do. And it starts from the start. Too many golfers start too static. So with long hitters of the golf ball, they're moving their hands fast at the start of their swing, like I said a moment ago. Whereas golfers that I see day-to-day basis, standard go over the golf ball, dead static, and then they take the club head back really slow. Then they get fast at the top, and then they're all out of sync, can't slow the club head down at the right time, and that's where they lose their club head speed and power. Longer hitters of the golf ball, they're moving that club head fast at the start of their swing. They're getting ready. They're moving around on the spot. They're athletic. I've talked about this so much before in my golf videos before. And if you're a regular viewer, you'll know that. So getting athletic, ready to start, to take that club head fast at the start of your backswing, to then slow your hands down at the top of your swing, and then you're going to speed them up. You want your maximum hand speed to be around this area. Arm parallel to the floor or shaft parallel to the floor. This sort of bracket, this sort of window. And you would have seen the split hand drill that Rory McIlroy does. Hands, one at the top of the grip, one at the bottom of the grip. Swing to the top and try and bend that shaft as much as you can as you get to that area of that fastest hand speed. Do it with driver, you'll get loads more bounce in the shaft. That's the sequence that we want to get. And now we need to learn how to put on the brakes once we've sped up our hand speed on this downswing to this important area. How do we now slow it down to get that speed out to the club head? That is now how you're using the ground and pushing against the ground to slow those hands down. Think about it. If I'm running in a direction, I want to change direction. I am going to push in the ground hard to then move the opposite way. And that is the same as the golf swing. As I'm swinging down with my fast hand speed, all of a sudden, I'm now going to put the brakes on. And you'll see this loads, especially with my driver swing. My driver swing is 115, 120 on a good day, miles an hour clubhead speed. And you think, if my clubhead's swinging at 120 miles an hour and it's swinging through, I've got to now slow it down. Otherwise, I'm going to let go of it. I've got to slow that club down and start pulling back on it. And once I've got my hand speed up to its maximum speed here, now I'm going to start applying the brakes. And that is pushing in the ground with my lead foot. I push in the ground, that starts to push back. That now slows my hands down and puts the energy out towards the end of that club. And there's where you get your highest clubhead speed. And then after that, I'm going to keep on slowing it down. People who don't push in the ground properly are going to be leaking power and those potential distances that you want to be hitting. Great feeling for both of these things. The fast hands down to sort of parallel to the floor and starting to apply the brakes. Up to the top, fast hands and pushing the ground at the same time. So you're kind of squatting into the ground with fast hands. Get that feeling? Push down, fast hand. Push down, fast hands. Push down, fast hands. And then once you've done a few of those, swing through with that feeling as well. And there you'll start to see how my head starts to move backwards as I'm hitting this golf ball. To start slowing my hand speed down to get that energy out towards the end of the club head. If you want to start measuring these sorts of things, there's loads of devices out there now that measure hand speeds. You've got mobile apps as well that are doing it. You've got watches that are doing it. Go and see what your hand speeds are, where you get to your peak hand speed, and then if you're slowing it down fast enough by the time you're at impact. Honestly, you'll transform how far you hit the golf ball with these sorts of feelings. Slower hand speeds means more distance. Let me know in the comments, is hand speed something that you've ever thought about in your golf swing? Is it something that you've ever tried to change in your golf swing? I'm not going to say that this is easy. It definitely isn't easy to change this, but if you do, like I said, you're going to increase that clubhead speed and start hitting that golf ball a lot further. I'd love to know your thoughts in the comments down below. And if you're enjoying the videos and the content, make sure you're hitting that big red subscribe button, hitting the thumbs up as it helps the channel, and turn your bell on so you get notified of when I upload all my new videos. Thanks all for watching. I'll see you in the next one.